All right. So I'm doing this video because I'm trying to get somebody I know who is a star of some sort to cash me out for $1 million for my currency that I currently hold. Totally legal. This is the back side of it. And this is the front. This is one of them. I have a lot more. I bought them from the Central Bank Note of Turkey through Anaheim, California. And I'm looking for an American to trade me out for USD, US dollars, $1 million for this $1 million lira. It came with $1 million coins as well, which are also non-demonetized. That means you can spend it and travel also with it. Okay? If I know someone who has $1 million, I'm trying to build a tiki bar and brunch for my daughter's business and also mine, and she's dead now, but I'm still trying to manifest this location and buy this owner financing plot of land, which only cost me $63,000 in California, where I can grow my dinner spaces, my mentorship economic space, also buy out containers to do all the other business ventures that I have positioned. So I'm looking to find someone who wants to buy this by USD, American dollars in trade, or a collector who wants this. And yes, I have more than one bill. And also I have proof of authenticity of these 12 currencies, 6 in coins and 6 in banknote currencies. And yes, they are all authentic and real, and they are different from the demonetized one. This is one that is not demonetized, which means you can spend it. Okay, I'm trying to translate this into American money, because I'm not traveling right now. I'm on probation. I have to get it approved by the judge to go out of the country, and I don't want to do that, because when I take this trip to any country to do build for a cause for my business, build for a cause to help people build shipping container homes and businesses, no matter what they are, to rescue build for them. It's meant to help them build for a cause so that they won't be homeless. Like someone actually made me homeless again for no reason, and my family left me houses. So I'm outside, and I'm also trying to build shipping container businesses, no more than 1 to 3 story containers. And the reason why I don't want to take the time to get a judge to approve it right now, because I'm almost off the 2-year probation that I got swindled into because of a wrongful profile and a wrongful charge that was placed on me about 3 years ago. I have never lived in the state of Texas, never had any issues with people, never had a criminal past. So I felt like, you know what, I got the money to take a trip to Turkey, and here it is. And every time I go out to these places to try to change them out, they're trying to tell me that they're not able to do it. And I know that they can, okay? But they don't want me to go because all of my family's in prison, and that's not my fault or my problem. I've been alone since college. And I don't think that these people have the right and will to decline me from going out of the country anyway. But some people feel like they got pull on my life, and they don't. I've been growing on my own since college, since 2010, taking care of myself and taking care of my child, which is no longer living. So I'm trying to find a USD buyer who would pay me $1 million, or if they would pawn my $1 million lira for a great large amount of money so that I can build out my Treasure House Island community homes and businesses out of containers with this lira. I'm gonna give you an example of what I think a pawn would be for someone who is rich and wealthy with $1 million American money. Okay, I'm not really asking to do that, but if that's an option for you because you see value in my business strategy, I would like to get $100 million. It literally is $1 million, excuse me. I would like to get $150 million as a collector that would purchase. If I was selling this bill and I was the one that purchased it and I wanted to find the collector and I was the collector, I would suspect that this bill could be worth $150 million or more. Okay, as time appreciates. But if I had to take a loan or a pawn for this bill currently, and I do need the money currently because you see where I'm at, my family and some people basically signed my name on houses and I'm not living in them. People have frauded and identity theft me and caused me to lose jobs and opportunities so I can only push my business. And yes, I've been camping outside and I'm outside. So I need someone who wants to either pawn me the money, which is loan me the money of $150,000 or $1 million, because this turkey bill is worth what the quality of it is. This is mint condition, by the way. It says mint on my thing. Totally mint condition. That means brand new. Currency, which will allow me to sell these things at the price that it is on the bill, just like an American $100 bill or an American $1 million. Okay. I may have to reach out to the Central Bank of Turkey to try to get them to lower it because it came from them and it went to California, which is Anaheim, California, to do for their company to actually sell it to me at the rate that they were 4xing it for. So I may have to get them to do that for some of the other coins and bills. But I'm looking for someone who has $1 million who wants to trade this $1 million currency and basically give me $1 million what it's worth, or use the collector's idea or mindset and pay me. I would be asking maybe $150 million, okay, for a collector's item. I think that's dope. Or you can fund me 1 million or half of the 1 million Turkey lira so that I can fund my business that I'm currently trying to build for. I purchased these things with my own SSI money that's not fully coming to me properly because I believe this system has been scammed, but I'm not really sure what's going on and it's causing me a dilemma. And I've been camping a lot, getting rooms in hotels a lot. I have been sleeping outside. I have been trying my best not to allow the drama between families and communities and churches and people all around the world to negatively impact me. So I need someone who wants to trade the bill out for USD dollars, or you can be from another country like China. I got people that went to China. I have people that went to Japan. I have people that went to New Zealand, New England, the Philippines, Australia, Europe, France, Congo, Tanzania. These are all places I'm aware of. Gambia. I got all kinds of people that are from or they are in these countries. I'm not sure how you got there, but as long as I can get a postal mail, a phone number, and a bank account of some sort, or wire, an ability to set up a business account, it will allow me to forward you through protected postal services to be able to get you this through the mail, and it will be protected. That means I have to pay fees to get this funding through a banknote to you by mail. Not every company or every country accepts currency through mail, but there are a lot of countries that do. So don't worry, okay? Yes, so I'm trying to get people to buy these things off of me. USD dollars, American dollars, foreign currency dollars, whatever the currency is of your country. And no, I have not put it on a eBay or anything like that, but it's totally legit. As a matter of fact, hold on, while I'm on this quick video, I'm making a video out of my phone. I'm going to try to pull up the little slip that proves to you it's fully authentic without trying to disclose too much information. And no, I'm not trying to go red dotting this and flying anywhere other than to catch an airplane. Okay, this is also another bill that came in it. I spoke to the young man the other day who told me that when you begin to buy from them, they give you a gift for the first time, and this was their first gift to me. It's a $1,000 dong, Vietnamese dong, which is worth a lot of money, by the way. And then I'm gonna move this around real quick. Since they want to be stupid and they trying to hold me up and keep me from going out the country, I'm gonna do videos on it now. All right, here is the back of that Vietnamese dong. Here's the front of it. I gotta move my fingers out the video first. Hold on. Totally legit. Came from the Central Bank of Vietnam. Okay, I'm gonna hide this in here so I can show you the authentication of the bills. Here it is in paper form. As you can see, what does that say? 100% authentic. And if you can read the statement, it's upside down. But if I turn it this way, it doesn't look upside down. It does. It looks upside down. But I'm gonna read it this way. And actually this way, and let you see it from the upright state. Certificate of authenticity, Banknote World, 100% authentic. This certificate serves as a 100% guarantee of the authenticity for this currency you have acquired from Banknote World. We also guarantee that each banknote you have bought from Banknote World has gone through an authentication counting machine. This also came from the central bank of each country. This one came from Vietnam. It came from the banknote central banking system of that country and the other country, which was Turkey. I came across a Turkey dealer that does dealership for cars and vehicles. I gotta go see somebody, and then I ran across a young man who came. He was in the airport. I don't know if you guys are still in America, but he was passing through the airport area when I was walking the strip of the airport going somewhere else, because I don't have a vehicle anymore. Due to the vehicle going down, the transmission went out and it was a recall on a part. So this young man, I wish he was still here. I would give him the bill to try to do some imported goods for me. I'm still trying to put this back into the envelope. Hold on. I wish I still had his connection or a phone number that would help him reach me, because I need a reliable resource. I need a reliable person who can help me exchange these out in their foreign configurations that they currently are, that they're in. And whew, I had to push that back in before somebody tried me. But yeah, if I can find someone who can purchase these and trade them out for the currency of their particular country and do some imported goods for me, that would be great. That would help me out a lot. If I can get you to ship me shipping containers, so that I can make houses and bars out of them for my Tiki Bar and Brunch Cafe, along with some other business ventures, that I'm working on. It doesn't matter if you're from China. It doesn't matter. I just need some reliable people from any country to send me postal address mail so that I can know I'm sending it to a reliable person. And yes, I'm going to send it protected mail. So the protected mail will get to you, and their insurance will cover me when I send it. It'll cover what I'm sending to you. So we know that the reliability of getting it to you will happen. Okay. Outside of that, I just need some imported goods that I use for my business product line, and then some other things that will help me make my business venture and location actually manifest. And right now, with the point of view that people are living around me, they just want an island vibe. Okay. They don't want a reliable partner like me who's willing to say, forget this game where these people are playing this in and out space where they're time traveling, or they are shapeshifters. I'm not here on a shape-shifting mission. I'm on a business mission that I created for my nonprofit to rescue, build, and rescue date. That means rescue, build for a cause is helping you not be homeless. It's helping you not be jobless when you get discriminated against. Like I got discriminated against in these last few jobs that I applied for, my nursing gigs, before I lost my certificates and stuff, because they threw me in jail illegally. And all I got is what I purchased, which is literally the currency. I dropped off clothes and stuff about 5 years ago, maybe almost 6 years ago now, in my grandma's old house, what they actually left for me. But some other people took over it, so they're trying to, keep me locked out of it. But I'm in Texas now, so I don't have a way to get back. And I'm not gonna, freeze my brain up trying to sue some people with what I got going on. I got other better things to think about. Okay? So I'm trying to get someone to buy off this money in USD dollars or foreign currency of whatever country these people went to that I'm aware of. They went to another country. But I am not a shapeshifter. I am a legit, legal, trustworthy, trusted person. I am alive, as you can see. I don't have on my glasses. But, earlier, somebody I was staying with, they got an attitude about hair being down a drain. And I'm outside again. Because he feels like his arguments are relative to not being fixed, because he'd rather argue than to, just go buy some Drano. Like, how irritated can you be about someone dropping hair down a drain, which I really didn't even drop. I believe it was already there because I never really combed my hair in the sink. I emptied his brush and clipper set out, and I wiped it out. But he found a bunch of hair that was probably already in his sink. So he argued about that, and he kicked me out again. I've been in the state of Texas for 5 years, and all I know is prisoners and green card holders, they're out here, right? They don't want to work. They want a woman to take care of them. They want to live off of each other. Shape-shifting, island vibing, but they don't want to put in the work doing some real shit. And so I've been trying to help them since I started in Houston, since I moved here. And the reality of this is they just don't want real business partnership. They don't want reality to be real. But it's real to me, and this is all I got. My daughter was all I had, and she's gone. She's soulless. Her body's no longer existing the way I left it. Her soul is definitely has been taken, because I seen her spirit. The silhouette of a flesh is no longer in the flesh. That's a soul that's departed from the flesh. And I saw that, and she was in another country when I saw that on a video that was left on YouTube, Instagram, social media. So it's just me. And I'm still trying to press myself to put out a location so I can thrive and be the mom, the community leader, the activist that I set out to be, not just for me and my daughter, but me, her, and the community and my family. But it seems like they don't like real love. They don't like real help. They don't like people coming back to an environment that can help them, bless them, correct them, you know, and they be blessed out of the situation. They'd rather steal, kill, and destroy everything you put together than to manifest God's prosperity with the blessings that he's given someone else who's legitimately trying to help you create from doing it the right way. So I had to do this video today because of that. I'm not going to be too much longer. I'm on 20 minutes on this video. I'm going to make it shorter. Maybe I'll go to 21 minutes total, and then I'm going to shut it down. But I'm going to YouTube this video, and I'm put it on Facebook too. But yes, you can purchase the $1 Million Lira as it is to help me out. Cash me. You can put into my account, and I'll send you or bring to you the lira myself here in America. If you can show me $1 million USD dollars, I will give that to you in replace of this $1 million lira. Or you can give me the equivalent of a coin if I choose to get rid of it. Okay. I am not interested in pairing up with this right now. This is what I purchased from the central banks of Turkey through World Banknote out of Anaheim, California. Okay. My whole purpose is to rescue, build, and rescue date. Rescue, build for causes that help you, again, with building housing and community housing for singles, single parents, and singles on the rocks. 3 different locations. And also rescue dating, which I love to speed date, which technically I've been dating as I grew up, sportsmen who play sports, music people, you know, good dudes. And so I created High Life Hangover, Private Escape Dates and Fundraising, and speed dating. So I'm trying to do events and charity events to help people find love for whatever reason on speed dating, and different events to help do yard parties and things like that, to do live shows. I went to school for audio production, and I did not complete my, and I am going over 21, but I did not complete 21 minutes. I did not finish my program at my university I switched to. I got a full ride scholarship 16 years ago to a school. It was called Bethel College in McKenzie, Tennessee. I got a full ride singing and auditioning. I took a different school offer because someone suggested that I go to a different school. I didn't get a scholarship at that school. I reached out to my family to get them to help me raise my daughter so I can stay in school and graduate. And the words that they sent to me was, no, someone's taking care of me. I can't leave. So I started a business to align me and my daughter closer, and we could do my business. And the moment that happened, the devil still killed and destroyed what I put together for us to grow closer. But I also manifested for us to overcome the challenges that was left for me and my siblings in the era where we grew up, so that my daughter could have better than what was given and left to us. And they totally took her. So I'm out here alone. As you can see, I stay out. This is not a sob story for anyone to have empathy or sympathy. This is just reality to most cases in America. Okay? I showed you one version of a bill that I have, and I'm actually gonna pull it out for the rest of them so y'all can see that I have more than one of them. And no, it's not fake. It's all legit. I gotta kind of be quick. I got this dong first as a gift. Yeah, I'm sitting under a tree. And then I got all of these. See what I'm saying? I got too many sets to be up here crying about what nobody ain't doing for me and why they doing this and that to me. You know, all I need is somebody who believe in foreign currency exchange. Someone who wants to build with me. There may be some contractors that see value in this. There may be some people who like to build in rural areas. I'm trying to be in California, by the way. By Northern California and Oregon, where the ocean is, there is a mountain. There is There is a mountain there. There's a beach there and a bunch of lakes around there. So I'm actually trying to build in that region because I've never been there, and I've been planning California for a while. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it for a while, and it's something that I want to do. Just like I wanted to go see the Eiffel Tower. That's another country I could go build in if I want to with this money. I want to go to the Maldives because the scenery is beautiful and peaceful in the Indian Pacific's Ocean. So those are places that I want to go do missions work, to build for a cause for other countries, to do rescue building, rescue dating with my nonprofit for Reformed. It was called originally Recharge Faith and Reformed Outreach, but when I go into my business and change some things, when I restore it after paying these annual taxes, since I've been out of jail, I got to pay these annual taxes, and I can put that part back together. But that's what it was called. It was called Recharge Faith, and I added Reformed, so it's called Recharge Faith and Reformed. Reformed means to be improved. And so since I did graduate college, I chose to start a business, and I actually started two. And I've been having people, all these people that did this dirty work to me, hate crime to me, has been trying to turn me to the evil side, and it hasn't turned me evil yet, because I know the power of love and faith I have been holding on to is much stronger than the wicked things that are trying to overcome me. So yeah, I'd rather be accomplished than not be accomplished. And those are the things that I put together. Milliana's Treasure Trap, and the other business ventures, I got about 7 to 10 of them. I'm trying to use all that money that I purchased, yes, and all the money that was raised for me. My grandma, my grandpa, my father, and them left me money over the course of my 34 years on earth. I have never seen that money a day in my life. And I came back to try to share business with people, helping them learn my mentorship, economic small business impact. And they would rather flood my face with distractions of what was stolen that I never even knew I had. Okay? So I purchased money without knowing that, to some degree, and not believing that it was real. And it was real. I just don't have the money. It never got to me. It never came to me. People stole it. They even locked me out of houses. And that's the reason why I sleep outside. I camp out. I get hotels. I no longer have my apartment, my duplex in Manchester, Tennessee, where I started with my daughter. I started with her on Brown Drive in Murfreesboro. But when we moved into the duplex where I transitioned jobs, she was with me there too. But I no longer have a space because thieves are thieves. And I don't know what to do with them. And I don't really have the American money right now in my pocket, besides my disability form check that they're not even fully giving me about that either, because someone's probably stolen that too, to even pay for a lawyer to even deal with them. Okay, so all I got is this foreign currency that can move mountains. How do I know it can move mountains? Because I called them on more than one occasion at the Central Bank. California is a bank. I believe the World Bank is a bank within the organization that they created. And these forms of currency did come from a centralized bank, and they will tell you it came from the centralized bank. And then the paperwork that I have also, it says that it comes from a centralized bank of that particular country. So if you're willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with you. If you have anything or anyone in mind that can help me out, by any means necessary. My email, smile, it's not Smile Nicole 19 no more, I'm sorry, mnh3p1291@gmail.com, or you can give them High Life Hangover at gmail.com, or my phone number 682-786-1844. That's my real number. I don't usually give it out on live like this, but for anyone who takes this serious, and I want you to take it serious, because I've never had to lie about what I need, and I absolutely need stuff if I'm sitting outside, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who it was shape-shifting in this vessel that I was with earlier, but it doesn't make that much sense that you cannot just go grab Drano instead of picking a fight with somebody just to kick them out. You know, and I'm tired of helping people straight out of prison and in these situations where they just want to drain you and get what you got, but they don't want to do right and get the help that they authentically need. So I'm just saying, if anyone knows people beyond the drama, I don't do the drama, just let it go, who needs or wants to support someone like me who's got this currency and trying to build a business location, I have exactly, and I have the coins too. I didn't show you the coins, but I have these coins as well. If I can find one really quickly. I can't be digging all in my bags while people are walking around me and shit like that. I got one. I can pull it right quick. You want me to be love? I'm gonna be love. You want me to be hatred? I'll be hatred. But I don't want to be hatred because I don't got time for that. So this is one of them. I'm going to turn my camera so you can see it. And I'm going to get off this live. Okay. And I got some people who think that it's not worth anything, but it is. It's worth exactly what it says it's worth. And I did a global international search, and they said that they will give $200,000 for it if I did a global transfer, but I can send it back to Turkey Central Bank and probably ask Turkey to give me lower bills for the currency, since I purchased it from the World Banknote and they purchased it from them. But it's totally worth more than what they claim that they can give me in the States. Now, if you trade it into another country, it obviously is worth way more, okay? So if I take a trip right now to Turkey with that money, it's worth the exact say that it says. If you go to YouTube and look up real history, it's gonna show you how much $1 equals per the Turkish lira, and it came up to be I think 86,000. $1 Turkish lira is $86,539. $1. So I have $1 million of Turkish dollar. $1 US dollars counted in Turkey dollars is $86,539. Okay? If I send this to the country that I learned languages for, 6 bills and 6 coins of $1 million is $1 trillion and whatever the other amount is. That's $1 trillion. Okay? Totally legal, totally real and authentic. So the money can be spent and transferred to another country. One more time, the currency is a currency authentically from banknote from Anaheim, California, which is a bank, but also from Central Bank from that particular country. All these banknotes that they buy, they're buying them from the central banks of whatever country they come from. Okay? So it can all be transferred and shared. All I need is some reliable people with people in these different countries. I went to college at MTSU. There are some students that may be studying abroad who may be looking for help. You got family still there? By any means necessary, please connect the dots for me. It'll help me out a lot. Even if they can just import goods with the currency I can send through the mailbox. I'll give them a piece of the currency. I'll give them a piece of the currency that will go specifically to my checkoff list for imported goods that I'm looking for my business, like containers, wheat, spelt wheat for my baking goods that I need, different utensils and utilities that I needed for business. Literally anything can be shared and given. And if I have a US buyer who's willing to purchase that $1 million lira for US $1 million, I will buy it, gladly give it to you for my $1 million lira. And if I had to sell it to a collector, I would sell it for 500,000 more, which would be 1,500 million. And that's what I would give you, okay, to do a collector trader trade-off. If you want to purchase it with it $1 million, by any means, it's definitely worth that. If you wanted to convert it over with the conversion rate added, by any means, you can do that, okay? I'll share with you what $1 is one more time. In Turkey, $1 equals one Turkey dollar, okay, equals $86,539. I was just looking at it on YouTube, and yes, you can research it. $1. Okay, so if I have 1 million of it, it's actually more than what it is. Okay? So, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's all I can say. All right? I left my phone number, my emails, both of them. If you're serious and you got people somewhere that you can send them to, this is real legit business. This is not fake. I'm trying to lower the bills so that I can gift people for completing their Kickstarter funding for my small business setups for Rescue Build and Rescue Dating. And Rescue Build also includes small business startups. I'm trying to help you. When you buy into my memberships, I want to give that membership fee back to you after you reach your goal. And then you could travel and rescue, date, or build in another country. So that means if you take that money and let's just say you sell your house to me. You turned your house over to me, but I gave you the equivalent of a bill for whatever country you want to go to. $500, which is a membership, $225 or $250 membership fees. $500 in some countries is $1 million. $225 is half of that, if not $50,000. Okay, in some countries. How do I know? I've already Googled it and looked it up because I got family there, and I know it's real because I transferred money through Western Union before, and it's not hard to just say, "Go, hey, I have this amount of money. I want to send this wire to someone else." But in this case, I purchased foreign currency, lira, currency, banknotes, and coins, which are worth way more. I purchased them online as banknotes. So they should be able to find a way to get me to send it back to the central bank that it came from and lower it. But the reason why I'm trying to do it this way is because I'm trying to build out. And someone who's sitting on that much wealth and he sees or she sees the opportunity for what it is, you'll be glad to give me $1 million trying to help people get off the street and have businesses instead of being discriminated against because of my skin color or my disability, deformity in my mind, which is intellectual disabilities, as well as my physical amniotic band syndrome disability. Okay? I don't know why people wouldn't give to the cause, but honestly, it's so much has happened to me since I've started this, and it just doesn't make sense the amount of hate crime that has come against me while trying to just be a business owner, just trying to thrive and be somebody in life. So if you find yourself in a position where you would like to help in this situation, by any means, I am a child of God. I am a faith person. I am as you can see, I'm a faith too. I got a mole right there like Faith Evans. But I'm really trying to dive into my music career, into some other career things for me. And if I can build for a cause, at least 3 locations national and then 1 location international, then I can enjoy the rest of my gifts and enjoy the fruit of my labor at the same time, okay? So if you take yourself serious and you want to help me, these are serious inquiries only. Peace. Thanks. Bye.